Hey everyone, it's technology expert Burton Kelso here with another tech tip to help you get the most out of the technology in your life. Today we're talking about how to stop toxic use when it comes to your technology. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and this month we strive to bring awareness about things that can cause mental health and to support people that are suffering from this horrible disease. Now, as you all know, I love technology, but the challenge is too much technology can definitely cause mental health issues in kids and adults. In the past, I would say probably 10 years, technology has taken a turn where it has become more addictive. We've got online games that allow us to play 24/7. We have social media that allows us to also play 24/7. And of course, now we have AI bots and voice cloning scams that are tricking us and causing us undue mental stress when it comes to the technology in our life. Now, when it comes to technology, I'm not saying that you need to get rid of it completely, but you definitely need to curb your technology use because it can definitely cause some things to go on with your brain. And especially our young minds suffer when it comes to tech devices because kids, unfortunately, aren't able to unplug from tech devices unlike us adults. Young minds can't handle the constant barrage of technology, but yet, as parents and as family members, we're constantly getting our kids to be on tech devices in order to keep them distracted so that we can quote unquote adult. And a lot of times we will retreat into the spiral of technology when our lives become overwhelming as well. But the other thing that is a problem is that with technology, we use it to run our businesses. So things like social media and other avenues can definitely take us down um, down a dark path because we can just get so consumed with all of the information that is out there, and of course, us trying to promote ourselves as entrepreneurs. And the internet has a lot to offer, and many of us are trying to use the internet to promote ourselves as influencers, to find information, and now with AI such as ChatGPT and other tools, yes, we are maybe spending a little bit less time on those devices, but still, you have to find the right prompts in order to get the desired results when you use applications like Jasper AI and ChatGPT and Bard and other tools out there. So, what are the symptoms if you are mentally struggling because of technology? Well, one of the things that you have to worry about when you're tied to your devices is that you always have your device in hand. If you are constantly with your smartphone, with your tablet, then that could be a sign that you are using technology and unbeknownst to you, it is causing you issues. If you're using your smart device to wake up in the morning, then that could be a sign that you are using too much technology. Also, fear of missing out, where you think that if you're not on your devices, you're missing out on opportunities online, whether it be an email message or on social media, could be a sign that you are suffering from mental anguish or just too much tech. Another things are social media. If you're on social media, for example, and when you get off, you are down, you're depressed, you're upset, that could be a sign that you are using technology or relying on it too much on your devices during meals, communicating with your family through your tech devices. It's not a good thing, and it's a problem that can occur and can cause mental problems. Other things that you need to look at as far as your kids are concerned is if they are becoming irritable, sleepless, or losing sleep, and just looking depressed or acting depressed because of time spent on devices. What many of us don't know, or I should say many of you don't know, is that many tech items are designed to be addictive. Social media is designed to be addictive. Definitely online games are designed to be addictive because with social media, you're getting alerts constantly on your phone asking you to check in with your smart devices to see what's going on next. Same thing with online games. Those prompts that are popping up are definitely luring you back into your devices so that you can play games, and it's doing the same to your kids. If you have ever looked at or analyzed the evolution of video games, you can see that probably 20 years ago video games were more of a more designed to have a beginning and an end where you start your quest or journey and then you end your journey and then you hope and pray they come out with a sequel to your favorite game. But nowadays, you've got downloads and add ons and just different things they inject in these games in order to keep you and your kids addicted. So it has become a problem that's affected a lot of us in our mental state. And sometimes all we need to do is to take a step back from our tech devices, give our brains a rest, and help us heal mentally. And that way we can obviously have a more fulfilling life. Now, what can you do as far as your technology is concerned? I've got some helpful tips that you can use in order to help get into hopefully a more peaceful or better mental state when it comes to your tech devices. So, the first thing that I would recommend would be to take a day to unplug from your tech devices. I normally unplug on Sundays because really not much going on social media, and you want to take time for family and friends. So, unplugging for a day or a few hours just so that you can give your mind a break from the constant barrage of technology is a good thing. You have to remember you don't want to have FOMO or fear of missing out with your tech devices because when it comes to email, when it comes to social media alerts or who's posted whatever, that information's always going to be there when you get back to your phone. So take a break, but also make sure that you aren't suffering from FOMO when it comes to your tech devices. Another thing that you can do during meal times or times that you're gathering with family and friends, put those devices away or stack them in the middle of the table. That way you can enjoy those interactions with your family and friends in order to give you a mental break from your tech devices and to ensure that you're having meaningful conversation, that you are letting the people that you're around know that you appreciate their company, and that way you can concentrate on those important conversations. My next tip, and this one's a hard one because we all do it, keep your devices out of the bedroom and get into a habit of not checking your smart devices once you get up and, of course, when you go to bed. You're creating sleep patterns that could disrupt your sleep when you're looking at your smart devices. Your smart devices, such as your tablets, computers, and even e-book readers, emit a blue light that can disrupt the melatonin in your body and cause you not to sleep or when to, I think the right term is when your body needs to go to sleep. That's what melatonin does, and I think that's why everyone's eating it like M&Ms nowadays. But if you can avoid it, cut those smart devices out at bedtime and when you're waking to help give yourself a mental break when it comes to your tech devices. Next tip would be sometimes you have to use technology to stop using technology. Set certain restrictions on your devices, and they work in a variety of ways. Number one, both Android and iPhones, especially iPhones, have a do not disturb feature where you can turn off all of those alerts completely on your devices to give you a better mental state, or you can designate which alerts will come through with your alerts on your Android and on your iPhone. When it comes to restrictions for your kids, you definitely need to put parental controls on those devices in order to ensure that they have a better mental state when it comes to their devices and they're able to unplug. Now, keep in mind when I talk about parental controls, I'm not talking about an all-seeing eye when it comes to your devices and your kids when it comes to their devices. This is parental controls now are in a state where they work effectively when you can restrict the time that they're on their devices. Doesn't matter if it's a smartphone, tablet, or even a gaming system. They make parental controls for just about every device on there. And the main feature with these devices is to restrict inappropriate sites and to set time limits with your kids. And you need to do so. 2 hours a day max should be their usage on their smart devices. And to be honest with you, when it comes to smartphones, you're better off getting a smartphone for your kid when they start driving. What's the purpose of them having a smartphone before other than to show off for their friends and to play games that are just going to put them in a better mental state? Judge your kid, find out how mature they are, and then you can decide when they can get on their devices, but always limit them. And outdoor activities are great. So do it rather than getting on your device. Parents, caregivers, guardians, you are the person in charge. So make sure that you're setting the right example when it comes to those devices and what you should do rather than playing on your device. If your kid sees you playing on your device all the time, they're going to emulate you and do what you're doing. So if you can find other activities, whether it be outdoor, indoor activities other than on a smart device or screen time, you definitely want to do it. And finally, I have to say that if you are suffering with a mental illness or mental problems, especially due to technology, seek professional help because it's nothing that you really want to joke around with. Now, some of us can definitely just start the habit of cold turkey of less tech devices, but others suffer because tech addiction is a real thing. So if you're suffering, get help because I want to see you in a better mental place. And of course, your family and friends want to see you in a better mental place as well. So, with that said, if you've got comments or questions about how to get in a better mental space with your technology, leave them in the comment section below. Would love to hear from you to find out what things you may be dealing with and how I can possibly help. Now, as always, when it comes to this video, I shouldn't say if you enjoyed this video, be sure to comment, like, and share this video with your family and friends. I know you know someone out there that needs help with technology, and videos like this one are designed to help them get the most out of their tech devices. I love technology. I read the manuals, and I'm serious about making technology fun, safe, and easy to use for everyone. And my goal is to make sure that you are getting the most out of the technology devices that you use at home and at work. So take care of yourself and do many things to make you smile. And thanks for watching.